Hello, and welcome back to the Guild Wars Factions Let's Play. So we're back here in House zu Heltzer because I want to do a few things before we finish the Kurzicks area. We have one quest which is basically essential. You don't really have to, but lore-wise it makes sense, so I would like to do it. So that's what we're going to do. So you talk to Count zu Heltzer, and he goes, "This task you have accepted will take you from one end of the Cavalon forest to the other. Time is of the essence, but do not let haste overwhelm caution. The Kurzicks lands can be a dangerous place, and I ask you to speak to the leaders of the other four great houses and gather the invocations of their ancestral saints. These pledges will bind us as one, not merely in world, but in blood and soul. Once united, the houses will follow the lead of House zu Heltzer without question, but only through the invocations of the saints will we be strong enough to face our perilous future. I accept this honor with pride." Alright, so now, basically it wants us to go to the houses, but we can go to the houses because we've already been. So we'll just hop over to each one. And I believe, let's see, House Vasburg, Luxons, House Brauer, House Durnham. Alright, let me see. So not the shrine. Luxons Conservatory. Is this, yeah, there we go. There's one. You speak to me in words, but words are not true speech. The only true speech is music. There's power in melody, strength in harmony, and true clarity to be found in discordance. Even so, I have learned to tolerate the guttural sounds of the base common tongue. Speak, and I will answer in the way to which you are accustomed. I knew it would only be a matter of time before the court insisted on this formality. I have great respect for a man that honors the old traditions. Melandru truly blesses us. Accept this invocation of the House Luxons' greatest hero, Holy Saint Melody, to seal our to seal our allegiance to the House zu Heltzer. All right, so we got his blessing. All right, let's see. Now we go to the Brauer. There we go. This is the place with the really cool statue. I like this statue, yeah, but yeah, birds. But yeah. Is it not a beautiful day? Whether you look, the artistry of the god shines through. Let's see. You have followed House zu Heltzer since before the Jade Wind washed over the forest. We have followed House zu Heltzer since before the Jade Wind washed over the forest. The houses united shall be a glorious sight to behold. Lissa will be pleased. I give you this invocation of Saint Pietra, the most revered ancestor of House Luxons, to show our dedication to House zu Heltzer. This shouldn't be the ancestor of House. There's another one, House. I thought this would be House Brauer, right? Yeah, this was House Brauer. His dialogue was a little wrong, but yeah, House Brauer. All right, and then let's see. House Durnham and House Vasburg. Well, Vasburg and... okay, it must be these two. So I'm back to the armory. This cool place with the gold statue. Oh, where is he? Oh, you gave us the main quest. Aha, here. The Baroness. Of course. Count zu Heltzer wants the houses united against Shiro? We would not be true Kurzicks if we stood by and let our nation fall prey to the destroyer. Of course we will follow the Count's wishes. Balthazar demands nothing less of us. Take this invocation of House Vasburg's holiest ancestor, Saint Endreka, as a symbol of our allegiance to House zu Heltzer. Alright. And then last but not least, Darium Archives. Yeah, so just like a little quest. This would have helped you get to the 4 different locations if you haven't been. But since you've already been to all of them, we might as well do this. Get everybody's blessing. You are a manifestation of your past and the element of the future. The sacred histories remind us that the great houses are strongest when bound by honor and belief. House zu Heltzer is truly the greatest of the Kurzicks houses, and the wisdom of the Count's plan is clear. It is a plan worthy of Brent himself. I grant you this invocation of Saint Erin, the wisest of our forerunners, to bind House Durham to the will of House Heltzer. Alright. And we should be able to go back and tell them that everyone is on board. Everyone has given us their blessing. Now the Kurzik houses can be united as one. We have been united against the Luxons for so long, it is sometimes difficult to fully grasp the even more ominous threats. You have the gratitude of the great houses. There we go. Alright, and with that, the Kurzicks are ready. So we have Into the Whirlpool, which would be starting from House Heltzer, and actually I think it's Vasburg Armory. From Armory, we'd have to go up to about here. But I'm going to wait until I have the Luxon equivalent, and then we'll do both sides at the same time, if that makes sense. So, we're actually going to do Journey to Cavalon now. So we're actually going to start heading towards the Luxons. You know? It's Luxon time. So, yeah, let's do it. So, that was the whole Kurzik side of the quest chain. Like, that's the whole Kurzik side. If you choose Kurzik side, you would do these. Now it's time for us to do the equivalent, but on the Luxon side. I was a Luxon originally, so I'm probably going to have a way more nostalgia for this. Plus, I think, although the Force is really, really cool, and I dig the architecture, and things are really pretty cool. Come on. Jade Sea. Jade Sea! So let's go. So, Cavalon is like the capital place where the Luxons hang out. Don't be scared. Old Clampy and Old Pinchy up there won't hurt you. Is there something I can do for you? Journey to Cavalon. You and Master Togo wish to become Luxons, do you? Well, I suggest that you consult Elder Ray on this matter. Let me know when you are ready to go to Cavalon, and I will have Old Clampy and Pinchy here get out of the way. I don't know what he's talking about. Is there like two? Okay, these two. We must be talking about these two giant-ass turtles. Alright, let's go. I am ready. Yes. To Cavalon. Do. So yep. Cavalon. See, what does this one say? Although Cavalon is the Luxons' home settlement, most prefer to stay on the move, returning only once every decade when the convocation brings them together, all three of the armadas. Traders from around the world come to buy the precious jade and rare seashells that the Luxon merchants sell here. Alright, so this is considered like the capital, but most of the three armadas only show up once every decade for the convocation. Alright. This is Eldorea. This is the lady that we spoke to originally to get the spear. Shiro has returned? How can that be? Still, if Master Togo sent you, as you say, it must be true. Our people do not trust outsiders easily. If you wish us to aid you in this fight, you must first prove yourself a friend to the Luxons. That's the plan. Strength is the only virtue the gods truly respect. Our enemies, the Kurzicks, think to impress the gods with their elaborate architecture and all that horrid singing. But the gods will not be fooled. Alright, befriending the Luxons. This is the overarching meta one that we need to do. If you wish to prove yourself an ally, you must earn faction by undertaking tasks on behalf of the Luxons. There's a rumor that certain unscrupulous individuals will even sell faction for gold. Accumulate 10,000 unspent faction points and I will sponsor you as a friend to the Luxons. Yes. That's the goal. Befriending the Luxons. So we have to get 10. Now we have to get the 10,000 Luxon faction. Fort Aspenwood. If you want to help defeat those useless Kurzicks, you can certainly use your help in our raid on Fort Aspenwood. Rumor has it they are developing some sort of secret weapon there, and they must be stopped. Some of our troops have already begun the assault, but they're gonna need reinforcements. Will you help us destroy Fort Aspenwood? Yeah. Lord Aspenwood, and then the Jade Quarry. The Kurzicks have established a mining outpost and hope to steal our precious jade. Thankfully, we got wind of their plans, and we sent Eric there to retrieve the jade before they can steal any more of it. It's a clever plan, but Eric is only one man, and there's much jade left to mine. If you want to prove yourself a friend to the Luxons, I suggest you travel to Jade Quarry and aid his efforts there. All right. So we get those. That's how we go back to the Zeros channel. Nothing satisfies the soul like a good fight. Don't you agree? Some of my boys just tapped a mob of ancient elder naga, and you know what they say about elders? They're extra cranky. Strong, these are. I want to turn them loose for target practice. You look like you could use a good fight. What do you say? Time to put these elders into retirement. Talent of strength. Yeah, I can't get anything from there yet. Yeah, no, I'm technically a Kurzic as far as they're concerned. I've been quite busy writing my latest treatise. Can I help you with something? Nope, apparently not. All right, I'm not gonna be able to do. We're just running around Cavalon. The cool thing is, back in my prime, I was in a guild that actually owned Cavalon for a while, so I used to be able to go up there. I was up there. I've been up there before. It was pretty cool. Aha, here's one. We want to pick up any quests that we can right now to get that extra faction, you know? Captain Lexus? With the threat of the plague subsiding, it seems that the Kurzicks have grown bolder, bold enough to draw the Guild of 1,000 Daggers into our ongoing conflict. The 1,000 Daggers Guild have not meddled with Luxon affairs for almost 200 years, and it seems that we need a reminder as to why. They are Canthans and do not value what we value. They prize but two things, gold and blood. Gold is in short supply, but blood is always available. If you are willing, I would have you aid in the removal and replacement of their guild leader, one Lord Senkai. While you are there, slay the Kurzic war captain as well. Speak to Captain Ryan of the Halicon, who will take Sakaya's place. He will fill you in on the rest. You had me at gold and blood. The Halicon job. All right. Digging that idea. Oh, Captain Juno. Oh, we got two of these. The Tortoise clan is by far the strongest of all the Luxon clans. It is good to see you on our side. Attack the Kurzicks. It seems the Kurzicks have taken a break from whirling horrible ballads and tree hugging and decided to actually confront us. A small force has been detected marching toward Gaia Hatchery. Will you fight? I'm always up for a brawl. Who can fight when there are songs to be written and trees to be hugged? Go on without me. AKA, you become a tree. No, I'm up for a brawl. Let's knock these guys out. Night Riders. We of the Tortoise clan send our reavers into the glassy sea to mine the most precious jade, and if possible, to retrieve treasures long hidden beneath the eternally still waves. One such treasure, a mighty behemoth of the sea, was recently discovered in the archipelagos. It has, in fact, already been sold to a Canthan noble by the name of Taiwan Jin. But the quarrymaster is concerned. Something has been attacking our reavers during the night, making it difficult to excavate this creature in time to satisfy our client. His impatience is frequently getting on my nerves. This sort of thing happens frequently, but now Taiwan Jing threatens to cancel his purchase if we don't deliver this particular piece on time. You could use your aid, Sage. Will you go to the archipelagos and speak to the quarrymaster, Reaver Tamox? It'll be my pleasure. For people that prize strength, you sure ask for a lot of help. Oof. I just like reading both, but yeah, no, it'll be my pleasure. All right. Cool. I think we did a full lap, right? So I think that's all. I think we got everything. Oh, we got Historian of the Clans. All right. We can read these things. Let's do that then. I have been collecting the history of my people for many years. There are a few stories that involve a member of the great Luxon Armada that I am not privy to. Oh shit, what did I click on? I missed that already. Tell me about the turtle. Juno is the current captain of the Turtle Clan, and Argo is her champion. In her younger days, Juno was the favored eldest daughter of the turtle champion Kivros, but shortly after her 14th birthday, she and her father had a great falling out while attending the convocation. Few remember what they argued about, but the events of the next day will be whispered about for ages. All that is known is that the hunting party of some score, including Kivaros, Juno, and her younger friend Argo, ventured out into the Jade Sea, with only Juno and Argo returning. The two of them have never spoken of the events of that day, and few dare to ask. Together, Juno and Argo have proven an unstoppable team, easily defeating the clan's previous captain. But that is a tale for another day. Holy shit. So basically, it looks like fucking Juno and Argo went out and they killed the fucking Juno's dad. Holy crap. That's awesome. It's metal as fuck. Tell me about the crab. Alora is the current captain of the crab, and Damien is her champion. When she was barely in her 5th year, her village was assaulted by the Kurzicks, and both of her parents were slain. Gillis, who was the captain of the Crab clan, who also lost in this cowardly attack. Alora's brother, Aris, took control of the Crab, being the only survivor. After the attack, no trace of Alora was found, though her brother claimed to have searched for her. The leadership of the Ataris was a dark time for the Crab. He squandered the clan's resources on prudent pursuits, all the while using his vile champion Helios to defeat any who dared challenge him. This continued for many years until the day Alora returned, a pack of salt spray dragons at her back. With these dragons under her command, she defeated her brother and his champion, and was wisely led the Crab ever since. The dragons, of course, returned to the Jade Sea, but rumor has it that they wait for her even now, ready to return if she ever would need of them. Alright. So the current leader just came out of nowhere and has the power to summon dragons. Alright, interesting. Alright, and then Serpent. Lexus is the current captain of the Serpent clan, and Aurora is her champion. Born the 4th daughter of a noted warrior, Lexus' father had gained some renown as a leader through his military victories over the Kurzicks. Her father's only shame was his inability to wrest control of the clan from its current captain. At the age of 14, the young Lexus decided to end her family's shame and contest the current captain. The only problem was that her 4 brothers had the same idea. As the story is told, at first Lexus was reluctant to take the field against her brothers, but it was too late. She had already thrown down the challenge, and none of the siblings could withdraw. The night of the challenge, Lexus went to each of the brothers in turn and convinced them that she had no ambition to become the new captain, and that she was no threat. The day of the challenge, the 4 eldest brothers fought the captain and each other, while Lexus held back. Only when the last of her brothers remained standing did she enter the fight. Lexus easily defeated the last remaining brother, who was weary from defeating the others. In this way did she become the leader of the Serpent, of course. She was lying. She was just like, no, don't worry about it. Stab. Alright. I still think the best one was that first story. It was fucking metal as fuck. Alright. Well, that's some interesting lore right there. That was some good stuff. Alright, let's see. So for now, we gotta do these ones now. Fort Asmod, into the whirlpool, we gotta wait. We'll wait on those ones. Attack the Kurzicks, which are just like right out here. Or the Halcyon job sounds pretty cool. I kind of like this one, the 1,000 Daggers Guild. I guess we'll go do that, but it looks like it's best if we leave from the Zosiros channel, I think. Yeah, we'll go out from out here. All right, well then this is what we'll do in the next video. Is we'll go out to Borderless Seabed, and we'll do the 1,000 we'll do the Halcyon job. So till then, I will see you in the next episode. Oop, I didn't mean to dance. Peace.